So I wasn't looking for my purpose when I found it. And I wouldn't say that I actively didn't believe in purpose, but I just really hadn't thought about it. Anyone else? But if I'm honest, I probably definitely was a lot skeptical of the idea of purpose. But around the time that I found my purpose, I was just bored, honestly. I was feeling unsatisfied and feeling stuck. And I thought the answer was to search for more. I thought something was missing, so I went on the search for more. And everything more I wanted cost money. So I figured my more was some sort of side hustle, right? So that's when I discovered the world of personal development. I remember a woman on stage talking about how she was getting paid $26,000 for telling her story on stage that day. And I thought, I'm good at public speaking. I could do that. And then another woman at that same conference was charging people $1,200 to come to her house and talk about their dreams, their like hopes and dreams. And I thought, and it was like called a master class, which I had never heard of at the time. And it was like, mind blown, right? Like, wait, you can get paid that much to do that? Like, what? So I went on a hunt and realized all the possibilities of personal development. Coaches, speaking engagements. I discovered Marie Forleo, and I rediscovered Rachel Hollis, and, I just started realizing that this was a thing, this was a world. And personal development was something I'd always been interested in, but I didn't ever know that it had a name, and I would have never called it self-help because that makes me want to cringe, right? So what started out as a doable side hustle to finance my trips to Europe and my fancy cars really started to capture my heart. And I thought, oh shit, gasp, could I love this kind of work? And it's gasp because I didn't really believe that people love their jobs, right? Like, I would secretly roll my eyes at those people who would talk about, like, how being a leader was, like, their goal in life. Like, really? I worked in the cable industry. Is that really anyone's dream? And if it is, sorry, I just did not. This was a skeptical purpose person, not judging your specific purpose. I was just judging purposes in general, right? So could I becoming one of those people who sat in the staff meetings and waxed poetic about how much they loved their life and believed in the mission? I couldn't believe that was going to be me. But I was, and I did, and here I am, right? I blew up my entire life because being unapologetically myself and helping others do the same is my purpose. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. 10,000 bonus points if you know that movie reference. And it might sound lame to you, and I even sometimes feel lame saying it, but it's not your purpose. It's mine. Happy Friday. We're wrapping up Purpose Week with my unconventional steps to finding my life's purpose. Here we go. So first and foremost, in the journey to finding my purpose, I had to choose to believe. I am a proud skeptic. I like to feel like you can't get one past me, right? And I could have dismissed the deep love and pull that coaching had on me. Because like I said, who loves their job? Who loves to work? But I didn't want to. It felt worth it, but the only way to go after it was to make the decision to go all in. I had to believe that, we talked about the two definitions of purpose. I had to believe that there was something bigger than me for me to go after, and then I had to create intentions for myself. And that's just a choice. Like, you don't have to believe you have a purpose. You don't have to believe that you're on earth for a reason. But when I felt that pull and I felt that love, I decided I was gonna become, and then I saw her face and now I'm a believer, right? Second, I went after it. When you search, you find. Universe sends teachers. Knock and the door shall be opened unto you. When you're on the path of your purpose, there are coincidences, synchronicity. Honestly, there's just fucking magic that lights up your path. But you gotta look for it. You can close your eyes to it and think, oh, that's just a happy coincidence. Or you can think, that's a sign. Again, choice. 3, I did the work. So opening my eyes to these synchronicities, opening my heart to them, I also had to do. I had to do the work of uncovering my purpose, which was a lot of deep work, coaching, journaling, and figuring out how to bring it to life, right? So I went to coaching school. I quit my job. I made a plan to quit my job. I did all these things. I brought my purpose to life. I figured out how I wanted to do that. 4, I kept an open heart. And this is code for I let it all burn. I purged my perfect life and my 6-figure salary for a dream, and it was scary as fuck. 5, I leaned in. And it was scary. Like I said, it's scary, it's gut-wrenching. I gave up a lot and gained so much more. But I won't minimize the struggle for you. I mean, it may not, maybe you don't have this experience. Maybe your life purpose is going to come to you like on a beautiful silver platter, but mine didn't. I won't minimize the struggle, but I also don't even know how to describe the ecstasy, the happiness. It's equal parts scary as hell and exhilarating, and it's all parts worth it. And I wouldn't have it any other way. It's that indescribable feeling, Disney movie, another 10,000 points for that, knowing that movie reference. I'm just as in love with my life as I am with my husband. And if you know our 6-day fell in love at first sight story, you'll find that kind of, I hope, really inspiring. My life feels like all the cliche things that you hear, like what I call the bumper sticker personal development. I feel fulfilled, I feel happy, all the things. So, in the absence of burning bushes and parting seas, you have to find your own God, source, light, universe, spirit, whatever higher power you believe in. You have to find their purpose for you. And no one is going to do that work for you. No one. And I say this from the bottom of my heart, though. It's so worth it. And what are you waiting for? 10 million points for knowing that movie reference. So, thank you so much for tuning into the Daily Huddle with me, Life Coach Franzani, where every week I pick a personal development theme and every day we discuss a topic under that theme, all around how to be better every day. Because here we know that hope is not a strategy for a good life. So we work to live our very best lives. And throughout the week, I try to give you strategies and tips and tools how you can bring that life to fruition for yourself, right? Give yourself an amazing weekend. I'll see you here bright and early next week. That's it.